Hello, hello, Pedro, Vladimir, how are you? Welcome to our program one more time for all our followers too. They are doing their appointment here with us every week. How was your weekend?
I was working hard the weekend, but that is good.
This is the life. So this week we're gonna talk about education and the different methodologies that the school are using or applying on the different levels. So I am happy to have this project with us because I had the opportunity to learn the different teachers about the same questions, just getting different answers. In our interview, the first question was, what is the curriculum? The curriculum, I will call it curriculum adequation, is like all the tools that we use in education to help the education with the needs special. So the answer of the teacher was the curriculum adequation is the adaptation that we do, that we can play, doing the adaptations with the different childs and the different learning process. And the question number 2, that was how many contents does the curriculum indicators? That wasn't clear for me, but she was doing mention about 4, but she was focused in a special one. The number 1 was autonomy, personalization, adaptability, and she was focused on the collaboration. Collaboration was that she was doing mention because she say we are teachers, but we are like a team, same group. If we are at the 5 English teacher in one school, we supposed to work with the same topics, same knowledge. The question number 3, that was what are the achievement performance indicators? She has like I had different answer, but she wasn't very clear. She had like their owner definition. She said that the evaluating different complaints performance are already established. So they said like this ruling I already write it. So that was she was. So at the end, she told me the tools that we need alone to in our schools, we supposed to work with the curriculum adequation, different school, but using the same curriculum adequation. Public school, private school, and all the teachers that are using the teaching learning process in the different towns in Dominican Republic. This was my participation. The opportunity is for my partner Vladimir. Vladimir, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm fine. Thank you. So thank you for the opportunity that you have gave me to share my knowledge that I got with my interview and that I did to the teacher. So I was trying to find the right question because I came different teacher, but at the end of the day, I found one the secondary high school Lorea Garcia Calcaño, the next community. The first question was, what are the 4 language competence or linguistic skill? He told to me that those are grammar comprehension, writing comprehensions, listening comprehension, verbal comprehensions, and oral comprehension. Things in that to him how he can teach in the classroom those language competence for the different students. So he told to me that there are different activities that the curriculums education has. But for example, he's gonna claim me in the simple way because I'm no teacher. He told to me that he assigned easy grammar homework, role play. That way he can evaluate the knowledge, the learning style of the students. The second question that I did to him was, how are the fundamentals and specific competence related? He told to me that those are in charge to keep the coherence in the curriculum equation for all the programs at the all years. So for example, those are the fundamental at the generals, in the specific are the different contents that they are working in the classroom every day. So the third question was, what are the common European family words reference for language? The question that he gave me was that he couldn't remember where because he have a lot of time that book, but yes, he remembered that this is a standard for European, that the curriculum equation for Dominican Republic, they like a line guide to evaluate the knowledge or the level that the foreign languages has and the students. For example, that standard begin from A1 to C1. Those are 6 steps that depends. Normally, a student from secondary must get out the secondary with B1 or or A1. That depends the learning style of the students. So, in general, I asked students how he can apply those strategies and technique in the classroom, because sometimes there are different students with different style of the learning style. So he told to me in that activity that normally he involved all the students in a play role where the students have, for example, trouble insurance, where they created a problem. In that problem, they must resolve that problem. For example, one position or action, they can make a role play performances like a client in a hotel where that client have a complement. That complement they give to the receptionist, make a complement, the receptionist make a report. In that report, they must use writing comprehension, listening comprehension, reading comprehension, and by the way, showing troubles that this is a fundamental competence on the equation curriculum in Dominican Republic. Thank you. Now I'm going to give the opportunity to my panel, Pedro.
Okay.
Very good, Vladdy. Your investigation was really worth. Thank you.
Okay. According to the Dominican curricular, a student must has the ability to talk about the daily routine, test story, talk about the environment, amount to the activity, depending on the grade and the level of the English which the measure or evaluate with the alien of the framework adjust to the Dominican curricula. The student in the second school, the first seeker require the A2, and the second seeker require the B1. The merely reflects between the function and the fundamental and a specific competence, and between the concepts, procedure, attitude, and values, which we can see the combination between the practical and the theoretical. Now we have strengths and weakness into the curricula, Dominican curricula. For example, the way about the strengths, the way of the pressing the general idea and specific detail of message contained in the oral and writing test of considerable length. About the weakness, the student can develop their skill around the patient as a person and different daily activity which they are in the environment. So this is my participation in this case, and thanks.
Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge tonight with us, of course, and on all our followers that are watching us behind the TV. We're gonna post our interview about our project that we will do an investigation. So I invite you that you can watch and you can write what do you think about this investigation.
So, do you think that the private college and public school use the same rulers or the same curricular adequation for teach languages?
No. I do understand that every school in the Dominican Republic has to be built up on the baseline that is provided by the Dominican state when it comes to teaching. However, on top of that, every school, be it public or private, can add some other methodologies that the teacher or the school understands would be more helpful and offer a more quality result in the learning process of the children. So it may vary very much from school to school, but they do have to be originally or mainly based on the national curriculum of the Dominican Republic, unless of course it's a school that is funded by a foreign government or country where they will then use the guidelines of their own countries when it comes to teaching children.
I understand. Can you show us again your book? It's like your rulers that you use for teach English in this college. Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with us. Tomorrow, the appointment is at 8 in our program when we will tell all the information that you would like to know about this program and the curricular adequation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and hopefully you guys all get successful results in your program, and congratulations for taking this road to learn about how to teach our children better. Thank you.
Thank you very much.